Do you want to get the plant in the shot?
It's kind of dead. Whoops.
Hey, it's Soman, and welcome to a very lonely episode of EverNever TV. Sorry I've been away for so long. I know it's been a while. It's quite a busy time in my life because I'm trying to finish book 4, and at the same time I had all these insane events to do over the last couple weeks. I was at Y'all West, and then I took a trip up the coast with my author friends, Brendan Reichs, who writes the Nemesis series, and Ali Condi, who writes the Match series, and we went up the coast of California so that we could make our events in San Francisco, and then from San Francisco we went to Cavalcade of Authors West in Seattle. So in 7 days we had, I think, 5 total events. Super crazy because we were traveling all the time, but we were also writing all the time. All 3 of us had really nutty deadlines. Mine is the worst because I'm still working on book 4 and it comes out in September, which means we are working at sort of like the most inhuman pace possible. But as you know, these books are really long, and unlike a series like Harry Potter where, you know, there was 2 to 3 years between books, I'm trying still to do 1 a year. We'll see how long that holds, but this one will come out in September somehow, some way. I'm getting close to the end. I'm on chapter 25 of 28. I think it's going to be 28 chapters total. I think 4 is more sophisticated in a different way. I think the characters are growing up, the world is growing up. Those of you who've read 1 to 3, this one challenges you more, and I think it requires you to think a lot more. And so I'll be really curious to see what you guys think. You'll get the first sort of taste of what that feel is like when you see the trailer. The trailer is amazing. It's my favorite one because it isn't as literal as 1, 2, 3. There's a whole sort of metaphorical aspect to it, and I think just in watching it and watching it again and again and again, you're going to see all sorts of little hints and clues of things that are going to be happening in books 4, 5, and 6. You're going to get that very soon. You're going to see the poster for book 4 coming out very soon, and as soon as I'm done with the book, probably in mid-June when it goes off to press, that's when I'll start telling you little secrets and tidbits about it and really getting you hyped for September. We might have a cool little video campaign for it as we get closer to September as well. A couple more other housekeeping things to keep track of. The reprints of book 1 and 2 in paperback have been coming out, and they have the school years on the spine to sort of differentiate the first trilogy, 1, 2, 3, from the second trilogy, which will be books 4, 5, and 6. Book 3 reprint is coming pretty soon in the next 6 weeks, and that will have the school years on the spine as well. And it will also have the first 2 chapters of book 4 at the back of it. Not to be outdone, we are also making a special sampler of chapters 1 to 3 with the full art that will be in the final book. I'll be giving those away at Book Expo and BookCon in New York City at the end of the month. So if you're in New York for Book Expo or BookCon, definitely come out and get yourself a sampler. And we'll also be giving out tons of samplers here on EverNever TV to contest winners and subscribers, and doing all sorts of other giveaways to give as many of you as I can the chance to read chapters 1 to 3. Also, if you look at my blog this week on schoolforgoodandevil.com, you're going to see that pre-orders are available. There's pre-orders through Target and Barnes & Noble for their exclusive editions, which are 2 totally different editions. The Barnes & Noble edition has a full-color pull-out poster of the Camelot newspaper with all kinds of Camelot secrets for books 4, 5, and 6. And the Target edition has secret letters between all the quest teams that also have all kinds of cool clues for books 5 and 6 to come as well. Plus, you can also get signed editions from a bunch of retailers, and we'll be telling you about those in the weeks to come. And internationally, if you live outside the US, you'll also have your chance to get signed editions, and that will happen once we change the book 4 homepage to let you pre-order the book, which will be coming soon. And that's all the housekeeping. There's so much going on. I know you guys have to keep track of it. I have to keep track of it, even though I have an entire universe in my head, and I'm trying to finish this book, and I'm doing everything I can to make it as good as possible. I basically do nothing now except write and eat very fast and go work out and then come home and write some more. And so in the next month, hopefully it'll be somewhat close to done. So that's it. I just basically dumped an entire amount of information on you, and that's because I'm super stressy and have to get back to work. So now you can stress over everything I just told you. And if you have any questions, you can post them at questions4soman on schoolforgoodandevil.com, or you can send me an email on my new author website, somanchinani.com. where you can see all my events and all that stuff. And I will see you guys next week with Joanne and Ramon, where we will announce the contest winners for the current contest on schoolforgoodevil.com, and I'm sure we'll have some other surprise, usually involving me abusing Ramon as much as I can. Alright, I'll see you guys next week.